Welcome to a new episode of the Beyond Haunted UK podcast. I'm Jamie, and tonight we're travelling back to 1892, to Fall River, Massachusetts, a town that became synonymous with murder. Inside a modest home on 2nd Street, 2 people were killed with an axe, and their daughter Lizzie was left to face the world's accusation. Picture this. It was the morning of August the 4th, 1892. Andrew Borden returns home from his morning walk. Within an hour, he's dead, slumped on a sofa in the parlour. His wife Abby is found upstairs, face down in a pool of blood. Each victim was struck repeatedly. Andrew around 10 times, and Abby perhaps 20. The weapon was believed to be a hatchet, and there was no sign of forced entry. Lizzie and the family maid, Bridget Sullivan, were the only people known to be home. Lizzie called for help after finding her father, but her story changed with each telling. Did shock twist her memory? Or was she buying time? The case gripped America. For the press, Lizzie was a perfect headline. Wealthy, educated, and a woman in a man's courtroom. Prosecutors claimed she killed for inheritance and freedom from a controlling father. But the defence pointed to the lack of evidence. No blood-stained clothes, no eyewitnesses, and no motive that truly fit. After just 90 minutes of deliberation, the jury returned a verdict: not guilty. Lizzie smiled and thanked the judge, but her life was never the same. She and her sister moved to a larger home called Maplecroft, where Lizzie lived in relative isolation until her death in 1927. Today, the Borden House is a bed and breakfast. Guests book the very rooms where the murders happened. Many report footsteps on the stairs, doors that creak open on their own, and a cold chill in the guest room where Abby fell. Investigators have captured EVPs. One, a female voice saying, "You can't prove it," and another whispering, "Help me." Some claim Lizzie still walks the halls. Others believe the house itself has memorized the violence, replaying it over and over. Even those who don't believe say there's something heavy about the air there, as if the walls remember too much. For me, the Lizzie Borden case sits between fact and fear. We do know that 2 people were murdered. But was Lizzie a killer? Or a scapegoat for a story that America needed to believe? When you stand in that house, you can feel the tightness of its rooms, and the sense that something terrible lingers just beneath the paint and period furniture. Is it haunted by spirits? Or by the weight of unsolved truth? And, just maybe, the real haunting isn't in the house at all. Maybe it's in how we keep telling the story. Again and again, until fact becomes folklore. If you enjoyed this episode, follow Beyond Haunted UK for more stories where history and the unexplained intertwine. Next time we return to England, to Pendle Hill. where witchcraft and fear shaped a nation's darkest chapter. Thank you for listening, and as always, keep the lights on.